Continuing the only reading spooky things for October, I finished Shirley Jackson's The Haunting at Hill House. This is a book I only know of because of the Netflix series that I haven't watched because I'm a whiny baby boy who can't watch horror things, or at least not without, the lights on and people around. But that's the only reason I know it was a thing. But I decided I wanted to read the book because, of course, the book came first. I just finished Hell House by Richard Matheson, which is a haunted house book, and I wanted to listen to another spooky book while I was working. I will say this before anything else: it does not, maybe all horror, but definitely this one did not translate well to an audiobook, because unfortunately, as I've discussed before, with an audiobook, I as the reader don't get to decide what people sound like, how their voice inflects, that kind of thing. I don't get to decide how lines are delivered. They're just delivered to me. And the audiobookness of this one really took the scary out. So I'd like to read it again physically to get a better vibe for it. I found that as far as scary books go, this one was not particularly frightening. I found it to be much more of a psychological horror type deal than like a haunted house situation. I found that as far as haunting is concerned, there really wasn't a ton of haunting, even though it is titled The Haunting of Hill House. But as far as a character driven book, a book about a character who is unsure of herself, who is very afraid, who clearly has traumas that we aren't going to know about or be told about, and how that character deals with being put in a house that is reportedly haunted, that is very good for that. This is the story of a woman named Eleanor who is invited to Hill House by a professor who is trying to prove the existence of, ghosts and otherworldly things happening in this house. There's a few other people who are invited, but really our main character is Eleanor, who just has a lot of stuff going on. And she enters this house and seems to become the focus of the haunting that is going on there. Was it real? Is it real? Or are these things just going on inside of her head? Who knows? Maybe you as the reader may find out. But I did enjoy the book. I think I would find it much more enjoyable if I read it physically and did not read it audiobook wise. But if you're looking for an eerie, spooky book, I would recommend The Haunting at Hill House. Just for the spooky vibes, the camaraderie. A lot of times a horror book or horror movie can sell you on being interested by the group of people that are enduring the horrible thing. And this has a great group of people who are witty and funny as they deal with what's going on in this house. But if you are going to read it, I would recommend doing it with your eyes and not your ears. But that's just me. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've read it. Thanks for watching.